I'm so
I'm not
glad.
just-
I'm
they
so
say
glad
yeah.
that I warn you a little bit more so we don't get in trouble like we did last time.
Yeah.
Man, shiny. All right, one more minute. Any questions, comments, concerns, validations of things that I can just ignore? I'm gonna take that as a no. Hold on, let me finish my drink. I'm not driving.
Oh, you're driving.
Crazy. All right, you ready? I'm ready. Let's get this show on the road.
Wish you would.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda. All right. Thanks for joining us. I'm Simon. This is Constant Collectible issue number 28, the show, where it is our mission to collect the news and reviews in a world of geek culture. I already said it. I'm Simon, and that is
I'm Goody.
Goody. That's so good of you to be Goody. I don't know if we could be anywhere else. What if you were Batty?
Chad Badloos.
Yeah. Nah, it doesn't work. Okay, never mind. And just forget that. Forget it all together. Forget I said anything. All right. So why don't we jump? What?
Who are you?
I don't remember.
You said forget everything. So who are you?
Yeah, I'm sorry. All right, here we go. Let's just jump into the top stories. And the first one we have up tonight is one of my favorite animes. Is going to be heading to TV, and that is Cowboy Bebop. Did you watch Cowboy Bebop?
I saw probably 8 episodes.
Of the 26? You have some work to do. All right, so in those 8 episodes that you saw, what did you think?
I liked it. I didn't get into it because I don't remember why. Yeah, that too was on a weird time too. No, I didn't get into it because I think I was watching something else. Plus, I was so busy with other things, work and whatnot. But no. The only times I caught it was when I was actually staying up late watching it. So I never recorded it.
Okay, so Cowboy Bebop. Probably not your VCR. Everybody's like, what is that? So you set your time and then went, oh man, I set it for this time and not that time. I set it for PM, not AM.
Well, I set it for East Coast time when it's supposed to be West Coast.
That's right. So Cowboy Bebop, the series ran for 26 episodes. There was one special that was in 1990, and then they did a movie that released in 2001, but it was set during the series. Basically, it premiered in 1988. It tells the story of the Bebop crew, because that's their ship, and it's a intergalactic. They're just a bunch of loners that come together, kind of like bounty hunters. That
intergalactic kegger.
Yes. Do you like that? That's awesome. That basically they just look for cash. They're just out there just doing their business. The main character, Spike Spiegel, is I love his character. I love the way he dressed. I can't remember who voiced him, but I loved the voice. And for the longest time, Keanu Reeves has been trying to make a movie of this, and he wanted to play Spike, but it has just been in development hell. But Variety has reported that is going to be adapted into a live-action TV series, partnered with ITV, which is over in England. Writer Chris Youst, it will feature credits such as Thor: The Dark World, Thor: Ragnarok, and also he's done some TV animation stuff. He's done Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Wolverine and the X-Men, Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes, Iron Man, Armored Adventures. Sorry, thank you. And I'm looking forward to this because I love the anime. I still want to pick it up. I do not own it. I want to own it. I just haven't yet. It is probably one of my favorites. Excuse me. And with them bringing it to TV live action, I'm a little excited for this one. So,
yeah, I'd like to see who they get to play. Not only Jet, but Faye Valentine.
Yes, yes. And will she be in her outfit?
Uh, I'm guessing not.
Probably not, but man, that is an outfit. So,
And who they get to play the dog?
the dog. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. To me, this could be like another Firefly in a way.
Yeah.
It could be just one of those fun sci-fi adventure shows that every week you just look forward to watching. Let's just hope they don't put it on Fox.
Oh God, no.
It'll
That would suck.
disappear like that. So,
Yeah,
but
I'm
Cowboy
on at
Bebop,
10 or 11 o'clock
love
tonight.
it. Yeah, exactly. And put them in wrong order and all that stuff. Yes. So if it were up to me, I mean, I know it's teamed with ITV, so it's English production. So we may end up seeing it eventually, or BBC America, or but let's put it on a network where it's gonna get some eyeballs, because I think it could be fantastic.
On the BBC.
So let's
Yeah, I don't know why they did that, because they took away Copper, so BBC can use another good film or a good series.
good show. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. Let's move on to the movie side of things. Is the other week they had announced that they're going to reboot Hellboy, and which I'm sure a lot of fans are a little disappointed, because everybody was wanting at least a third one by Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah,
Yeah, but when you see, because let's see, last week they announced, what's the actor's name from Stranger Things?
David Harbour.
Thank you. He's going to play Hellboy.
Yeah.
They are going for a darker feel to this, something more like the books. The books are fantastic. I've read not all of them, but quite a few of them. I'm really looking forward to this. And I kind of like the name of the title of the movie itself, Hellboy Rise of the Blood Queen.
Yeah.
So now here's the kicker, because they only have, David Cass as Hellboy. They must be working really hard on this, because it is set to go into shooting later in September for a 2018 release.
Yeah.
Do you think they're rushing it?
I think they are. But I mean, we could be only being told, a small amount what's truly going on too.
Mm-hmm.
So they might already have the cast, and this is June, so they got 3 months to really get things in order. Which means if they do, they probably already have the scripts written.
Well, my understanding is that David has read the script. The script is done. That's part of the reason that he also jumped on it, is because he enjoyed the script. And actually, the guys who did the script went after him and said, "We would like you to play Hellboy." Hellboy is set to be directed by Neil Marshall. Neil Marshall is known for, he's done some Game of Thrones. He's done some Westworld. He's really known for the movie The Descent and Doomsday, which I didn't see either one of them, but they are of a horror sequence. He's rumored to do Skull Island, Blood of Kong.
Blood of Kong.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So as far as Hellboy, let's see what IMDb says. Andrew Cosby, no, writers. So David Harbour is the only person so far attached. Screenwriters Andrew Cosby, and let's see what that says. He is known for Eureka, which was a fun show.
Love that show. They canceled that far too early.
And yeah, I enjoyed that one too. And then Christopher Golden, who is known for some. Oh, let's see. Buffy. Video game.
In 2018, this also hits theaters, so this could be a late release. Even though,
Yeah.
though, I mean, you start filming September, you want to release this sometime late, maybe late next year. That's still a lot of work to do.
Yeah. So if we get, yeah, I mean, you've got basically what you've got 9 months plus post-production stuff. So even less than that. They better get moving. I am looking forward to it though.
Yeah, I do like David as an actor. I thought, he was outstanding in Stranger Things. So we'll see. Yeah, it should be good.
It should be. I'm excited for it. Here's the thing.
You really figure, his character in Stranger Things, the sheriff and Hellboy, their attitudes are very similar.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait for it. I liked Guillermo del Toro's. I mean, I know that they wanted a little darker, but it kind of went a little humorish, kind of corny at times, and I'm okay with that. But now where we start to see where Logan has gone, where Deadpool has gone, and you've got some of these other films that are going a little darker because they can, because audience will go see them. I'm looking to see where Hellboy goes, because some of the stories that Mike Mignola tells are very dark.
Yeah, we'll see, I guess.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, hopefully the script is good, and hopefully, just they get a good cast together, and it's just a good story. So I'm looking forward to it. All right, so something else that I'm kind of looking forward to, which is going to take a while to get here, but I'm okay with that, is that Marvel has announced that James Gunn will oversee Marvel's cosmic universe beyond Guardians 3. So we already know that James Gunn is writing and going to direct Guardians 3. Once that is done, he is going to oversee the cosmic, universe. So this I feel is really good because he's done good with Guardians. Guardians 2 is okay. I think they wanted to clear up some storyline, because my understanding in Volume 3 is we're going to set up more characters for the future, past what we have right now. We're going to get new characters. Our Avengers will disappear. Our Doctor Strange will disappear. All these characters, we're going to get new things. And if we go cosmic, and if there's rumors out there that are talking about how the Fantastic Four may come back to Marvel, I'm thinking we may see a Silver Surfer.
Yeah, which would be fun, which would be interesting. But how many times are we going to reboot the Fantastic Four?
But if it's under Marvel's hands, maybe it'll actually be done right.
Well, I don't know.
I know, right? And maybe we just leave them out, but use some of the characters that the Fantastic Four gets to deal with. And if we can get a Silver Surfer.
There's a lot of other characters that they can use.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking of one. I can't think of his name off the top of my head. I had it. Oh gosh. You have the Celestials. You have that other team that are kind of like they're like the Avengers, but they always hooked up with the X-Men. Well, gosh, I can't of their name.
Yeah. Well, the fun thing is that there's still so many characters that we could see, because if we can, maybe we can see Beta Ray Bill, maybe we can get Galactus, maybe we can get Nova.
Oh yeah.
There's Quasar, Silver Surfer. Man. Oh, I mean, we already know that we're going to get. I believe it's Adam Warlock. Because they teased that. In the last movie, we get Starjammers. Is that who you thinking?
Yes. Oh, okay. God, it just came to me too.
Mm-hmm. So you know, there's a lot of characters that are still out there cosmic wise that we can have some fun with, that hopefully, you know, Marvel still has the rights to, or will get the rights back. Because, you know, when Marvel had to sell off all these pieces, they all ended up in different studios, and hopefully they can just bring them back, and we'll be good to go.
Well, the other thing too to think about is, you know, the team up with Guardians, and, you know, of course, the other main characters that might happen. You know, you have, you know, Iron Man, you have Venom, you know, you have these big characters that teamed up with Guardians of the Galaxy, and
Yes.
the question is, are they going to try and make it happen? So,
Yeah.
you know, are they going to try and reboot Iron Man?
Which, I mean, if they do, I mean, that's what they've done in the comics. They've gone female character. You know, Robert Downey Jr. can only do so many. Who knows? Maybe they do a reboot. Maybe they kill off Steve Rogers also and get to see something there. The nice thing is that we're probably still going to see 2 more Doctor Strange films, and so there's some cosmic as well. And if it's as good as the first one, I think we're gonna have a fun adventure.
Yeah, I'm liking it. I like how James Gunn does work. So I think this will. It's kind of like, you know, putting Dave Filoni in charge of, you know, the animated Star Wars. I think it was a wise decision.
Yeah, I think so. I think they're starting to find the pieces of the puzzle that work in order to grow, because there's so many characters that they can play with. So go. So now let's move on to the printed aspect of things, and so am I. This was a show that I absolutely enjoyed.
Oh, I loved it,
but it got canceled after 2 seasons. So Stargate Universe, you know, was ended after season 2 on a cliffhanger, and now, thanks to American Mythology Comics, they are getting to tell the remainder of that story in comic book form. So basically, Stargate Universe followed an exploration team on an ancient starship called Destiny, and their attempts to get back to Earth. Yeah, and so
by accident.
Yeah, and I so wanted to see, because there was so much aspect of the ship that they still didn't know, and the characters, who could you trust? You didn't know who you can trust. So basically, what American Mythology is going to do is that they are going to do the Stargate Universe. The comic book begins right where season 2 of this series that was on Sci-Fi Channel, and I'm saying Sci-Fi, and with almost all of the crew in the ancient starship Destiny is suspended animation, only E.Y. Wallace is left awake to repair his own stasis pod before time runs out. While he races against time, a new and unexpected danger threatens the fragile plan designed to keep everyone alive and away from the aliens who have been pursuing them. When a strange new...
The whole premise was that life support was only good for so long, and they had to basically go light speed, whatever you call it, across this very vast area of space that had nothing in it. It was dark. And this ship recharged itself on suns by skimming suns and all that stuff. And so it had enough energy to get to the nearest sun, but it couldn't support the life of the crew. So they basically said, look, we're going to all have to go in stasis. And of course, the last pod that was open, it came down between he and what's his face? The guy from...
I know what you're thinking. I can't think. It's been so long since I've seen it. I want to go back and watch.
But yeah, so basically, look, kid, you know, I have to get in because, you know, I'm the better genius, and I'm the one who can make this ship work. So, and it landed with him standing on the bridge or the observation room, looking out into this vast area. He's kind of going, okay,
that's right.
See what happens. So, I'm excited. Now, the only down point is that you have new writers, so it's going to probably take a new turn, possibly.
Yes.
And they did say they're going to resolve this cliffhanger right off the bat, so it could be good and could be bad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would love for them to go a little further with it. The book hits will be on the shelf. Let's see, this July. Price is $3.99 and 2 pages. I'm looking forward to it. This is one. Now, a lot of people don't know American mythology. They have quite a few books that are out there. They do some fun ones. They do some kid ones, like Casper the Friendly Ghost, Underdog. They've even done Three Stooges, but they also do some dark stuff as well. They've done some of their own things like werewolves versus dinosaurs versus whatever. You know, they've done some interesting books. But the Stargate, I'm kind of looking forward to this one. They've done some Stargate Atlantis as well. You know, books, and we'll see where they take this. That's one of my favorite shows. I'm excited too. I'm looking forward to where this one
is. This is the only Stargate TV show I liked, though.
You didn't like Atlantis?
You know, it's not that I didn't like Atlantis. I never got a chance to really get into it. Right when I started watching, it was canceled. So I was like, oh, man.
So it's your fault.
Yes.
Thanks.
And so the same thing happened to Farscape. I started watching Farscape at the very beginning. All of a sudden, I learned it's been canceled. I'm like, really? I liked Farscape, but Stargate Universe was the only one I really got into.
Okay. Yeah, I really liked that one. I kind of sometimes watched some of the other Stargate. I did like Atlantis, but SGU was my favorite. I liked the universe one. I liked the actors, and I just liked the story. It was different. So, yep. All right. So on to some TV news, some more TV news. This is a little interesting, I think, because in years past, many networks stagger their shows when they release them in the fall schedule. Now, the CW has decided, we're not going to do that this year. We're going to give you all of your shows coming back in 1 week, starting October 9th, which is a Monday. So here we go. We got Monday, October 9th from 8 to 9 p.m., Supergirl. From 9 to 10, we have Valor. Not sure what Valor is. I don't watch all of CW. Sorry. On Tuesday, October 10th, we have from 8 to 9, we have The Flash. And from 9 to 10, DC Legends of Tomorrow. On Wednesday, we have 8 to 9, Riverdale. Have you seen any Riverdale?
No, I haven't.
I watched the first 5 minutes of it, turned it off.
Really?
No. Yes. I'm sorry, that's not my Archie. That's not my Veronica. That's not my Betty. Stop giving me like a Twin Peaks remake. If I want Twin Peaks, I'll go watch Twin Peaks. On that same day, Wednesday, October 11th, from 9 to 10, Destiny or Dynasty. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I can read.
I can't believe they can't.
Yeah, it's called Dynasty. Dynasty. Dynasty, right? D-Y-N-A. Yeah.
That sounds like
I need to change the title of the show. Thursday, October 20th, we have Supernatural from 8 to 9.
Can't believe that show's still on.
I know. What are we at, like 13 or 14 seasons? Followed by
that show now.
As a teacher in an elementary school, it's surprising how many 6th graders wear Supernatural shirts. Followed by Arrow from 9 to 10. And then Friday, October 13, A Crazy Ex-Girlfriend from 8 to 9. And from 9 to 10, Jane the Virgin. Haven't seen any of those. Word to?
Say again?
Anything that you're looking forward to?
Dynasty.
Yeah, Dynasty. I know. That sounds like it's on the wrong channel.
I kind of looked up this Valor TV show, and it looks very, very lame.
Is CW?
Yeah. I'll be honest. When Supernatural came out, I think I watched the first 2 seasons, and then it just got to be the same thing over and over and over. Mm-hmm. Haven't watched anything else. Of course, I watched some of The Flash. I watched the first 2 seasons of Arrow. never seen Crazy Ex-Girlfriend or Jane the Virgin. Yeah.
Well, it's the CW. It's I watched a little of DC Legends of Tomorrow. I just
Sixth
wait for
grader
it to. What's that?
Sixth grader friendly, apparently.
Yeah. I just wait for it to hit Netflix now. I kind of fell off of Arrow, fell off the Flash. I just need to pick them up when they hit. There's too many good shows out there, and you lose time. You lose track of when you can and can't watch them. So it's they had to go. So sorry. All right, so now here we are. This is the moment where everybody waits for. This is what everybody just holds their breath for. Commercial.
You got it.
You got it.
Precisely.
Yeah, Goody's Guide to the Galaxy. Goody take.
I mean, everyone sits here and listens to your rambling for 20 minutes, going, "Oh God,
When's our break?"
I can't wait till Goody's Guide. Ugh.
All right, what
am I right, Logan? Come on, Logan, shake your head. Yes, I know you're watching. I know you're watching, Logan. Shake your head. Yes.
Mr. Friday morning.
So it's Friday morning for Logan. He's watching the show. So so this is where we come to Goody's Guide, and so this is the latest news within the Star Wars universe. New designs, pictures about the Last Jedi were leaked this week, showing really some oddball pictures. One of which being, it does look kind of weird. This First Order guard, kind of reminiscent of Emperor Palpatine's guard from like Empire and Return of the Jedi. Still all dressed in red, but you don't really see a robe here. You still see what looks like a pike instrument, but it's there's subtle variances between the original guard and this. I was hoping for more originality, maybe. I don't know. The next one, it shows one of these brand new First Order stormtroopers. They're calling it a red pauldron, to signify some sort of rank, but he looks more like a sand trooper, original sand trooper with a red pauldron. But a little different here, which looks like he's almost holding
a hammer.
A force hammer, maybe.
Oh, so Marvel and Star Wars are getting together.
Yes.
That's Thor.
Yes,
dang,
exactly
sweet.
Right. Probably to do something with dealing with Force users. So we'll see. I mean, he looks pretty, badass. He's got this red stripe kind of going on the right side of his helmet, almost like he has, some disease or something. But we get to the new AT-ATs. And a lot of people have been saying that these things look like gorillas. But to me what they look like, Simon? They look like Moffat from Buck Rogers.
Yes, it kind of does, doesn't it?
Doesn't it?
Yes.
Okay, now, for the younger crowd, just how to use Google, obviously.
I know who you're talking to.
Buck Rogers TV show, and you'll see what I mean. I mean, it looks like Moffat from this old 70s show. Old 70s TV show called Buck Rogers.
Kind of does.
It kind of does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It could be gorilla-like. I do like the design. Yeah, I do like that it has this extension above on the back that has some sort of main gun. I mean, a little creative there, but yeah,
I kind of like it actually. Out of all three of those, I kind of like that one the most, because my understanding too is that, okay, so if you're looking at the first guard that is supposedly supposed to be Snoke's guard, I saw a different rendition of this. This one looks a little nicer, opposed to the other one that I saw, because someone just took a description of what it was, and wow, that looked terrible. I think I saw the Nerdist use that rendition. This one, I'm interested to see. As far as the Stormtrooper, okay, so he's got a different shoulder piece, and 25% of his mask has a different color on it. I'm not a big fan of these Stormtrooper helmets. I prefer the older ones. I also prefer the ones that they created for, oh my gosh, Rogue. You know, I loved those ones. Those were fantastic. This, okay, whatever. I mean, to me, I look at this guy and all he's missing is a kilt.
Sweet.
Yeah, I knew you'd like that. But really, this ATM6 or MG, I can't really tell from what it says. I like it. I think it looks cool. It does kind of look gorilla-like. I think.
I'm trying to push your English cars onto the, no MGs here. Sorry.
No MGs, just M6s. Okay. Is that MI6?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. We'll see. I'm sure some more better pictures will leak.
Well, you have this this symbol too on every single page. Templo, Aslan, but it's a Jedi, so it's a some kind of Jedi temple here. But I mean, I do like the new AT. It does, like I said, does remind me of Moffat, which is kind of funny. The older crowd's probably laughing. The young crowd's just going, "I have no idea what you're talking about," which is fine.
Doesn't he write Sherlock?
Yeah, sorry.
And Doctor Who? Sorry.
Who? What?
Who? Okay. All right. What else you got?
So yeah, those are the new images that have been released. Go check them out online. Kind of a little preview for us. And time is ticking down. I mean, I'm hoping she's going to be running around taking a lot of pictures. But it was announced this week, actually, that they're going to be giving exhibits and pictures to show what Star Wars Land is going to be looking like, which is actually pretty exciting. So basically, the article says the Force is strong at D23 Expo 2017. Thanks to the entire pavilion dedicated to the Star Wars themed land, coming to the parks, not only here in California, but over in Florida, in Orlando. The creative minds behind the pavilion unveiling the amazing logo for Walt Disney Parks and Resorts, A Galaxy of Stories. The logo is actually pretty cool. I like the little swish they have, and it's the Millennium Falcon making that big swish. It shows what looks like it could be Jabba's palace, also with kind of a rendition of Mos Eisley next to it. Looks really neat. Now, this new land that they keep talking about is going to have, it's based on a brand new world. So when you enter Star Wars Land at Disneyland, you're not walking into a world that you previously know from the movies or comics. It is a brand new land. Brand new scenery. We're going to get some really cool rides, which I lost my track in the article. What they were. One is a Millennium Falcon simulator and a First Order ride. So, and there's a lot of speculation, a lot of things being talked about these rides. Like at one point you get off and you have to go down this hallway to another portion of the ride. So that kind of little complex, like it's going to take a long time to run this ride maybe, but yeah, it's a new land, both areas, 14 acres total, and they're talking how this is going to be a very immersed land. So when you make when you make choices throughout the park in Star Wars Land, it affects everything you do. So almost like you're wearing a wristband and you scan something in and you choose to, ride a ride this way, or you choose to help someone over here in maybe a 3D game, that affects what happens. I mean, they even talked about having bounty hunters come after you. I'm not sure what that really implies, but that's like, come on, bring it on. So it could be fun. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of things at D23 that they're going to be exposing to people. Pictures, they're going to be giving presentations on it. They've given a unique Disney Parks panel presentation over the 3 days. Friday is kind of Pirates of the Caribbean, 50 years of swashbuckling adventures. Saturday is a Walt Disney Parks and Resorts presentation by Bob Chapek. And then Sunday, there's two different presentations. One on inspiring women of Imagineering, and the other one is Voices of Disney Parks. So this could be really neat to attend. So hopefully, Miss Hannah can jump into one of these and take a lot of pictures, collect some souvenirs while she's there. Please.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, so we'll see. Really looking forward to this. This maybe giving us some more information. Now, this Star Wars Land does not come out until 2019. So we still have a little bit of time. Hannah was actually at Disneyland. Was it last week, I believe?
2 weeks ago, maybe.
Okay, maybe it was 2 weeks ago. But she went and rode the new. Yeah, it was 2 weeks ago. She went and rode the new ride over at California Adventure, and she actually was in the parking structure, and she took a couple of pictures for me because she's so sweet and so nice. So of Star Wars Land, and we're not sharing that because why would we? So, but next up we have actually something from Dave Filioni. We just talked about him briefly a few minutes ago. His birthday was recently, and on his birthday he tweeted out a picture, something that would bring some closure to a lot of rumors that are out there.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, exactly right. When they showed the teaser trailer for the next season of Star Wars Rebels, there's this great white wolf that Ezra was on the back of riding, and a lot of people thought that this could be Ahsoka in wolf form. And so what Dave Filioni did was that he put this cartoon illustration online with Ahsoka standing next to this gigantic wolf with lettering. It says, "Not the wolf," pointing at Ahsoka, and says, "The wolf," pointing at the wolf. So this gave conclusive evidence that this is not going to be Ahsoka. And in my mind, it gives conclusive evidence that Ahsoka lives. So that's my opinion. What did you take from it?
I'm glad he finally said something, because here's the thing. I mean, when we saw it, it was like, really? And everybody's like, oh, look, it's Ahsoka. She's come back as the wolf. And it's like, do you guys not remember that Ezra has this ability to deal with animals?
Yeah.
So I'm kind of glad that he gave everybody else a birthday gift on his birthday. And I think I'm just going to call it a dire wolf, otherwise known as is it Loth wolves?
Yeah.
I think that's what they're called. This guy looks awesome.
Well, I think it's a perfect name, and obviously coming from Lothal. So
what? And why have we never seen them before?
It was a big planet. So, but he did title the tweet, "It might be my birthday, but here's a gift and perhaps a clarification for you. May the force be with you, Dave." So thank you, Dave. We appreciate the clarification. It ends a lot of arguments. It ends a lot of discussion. So on to the next argument or discussion, right? Where is she?
Yeah.
So one of my characters within the comics, within the books, within the animation is Ahsoka. So not sure if you can see her back there. She's actually kind of right there. Right back there. Way back there. Cool illustration by 800 Pounds Production, Mr. Pasquale, who does actually great artwork. So thank you for that, by the way. So our next and to our last Goody's Guide to the Galaxy topic here. Darth Vader, the new comic, surfaced this week. And of course, I'm bummed that it's not on Marvel Unlimited yet. I was hoping that it would drop. But from everything that has been previewed online, some of the artistry, the storyline of what transpires within this first issue is actually quite brilliant. And of course, we get a redeeming factor in the fact that when we last saw Darth Vader in Revenge of the Sith, he's screaming no very stupidly. on the platform after he gets his new armor. And in the comic, it's just no. So that's kind of, I love the artistry in these panels. I love how they actually draw him. I love how they draw the Emperor, especially. It gives a lot of great detail about kyber crystals and how the Sith blades are always red, which this is something that's been kind of common knowledge for a long time. They're just kind of reinventing it, you could say, within the comic and with the new storyline, the new canon. So I like how he looks. I like how the new helmet kind of comes down almost like a frown, like he's very upset, which he looks pissed continuously, which is kind of cool. I like how he loses his temper. I like everything. The storyline is really neat. The Emperor just looks savage, completely savage. I like the fact that they drew it so that you're actually looking out too at times from his mask. So in how Vader / Anakin actually sees outside. So I'm looking forward to finding this and really seeing it. What do you think of the stuff here?
I like it. I haven't gone out and picked it up. I love the writing of Charles Soule. He's done some amazing work, and I'm looking forward to what he has in store for us. We get a little bit of the Padme stuff. We get a little bit of, that, like you said, some of the history on the kyber crystals, the bleeding of the crystal, as they call it. I need to go get this. This looks good. I mean, for any Vader fan, you're going to enjoy it. The artwork, and I can't remember because I know on the site that I've posted some previews and everything of it, but man, it just looks good.
Yeah, looks brilliant. It's of course available today in comic shops or digitally on Comixology. And like I said, I'm very bummed that it's not already on Marvel Unlimited. So this is something I guess I'm gonna have to go out and find. So
yeah, it will take a couple months before, in order to get there. I do like the breakup of the no, like you said, because each panel, it's like a buildup of no this, no that, no, I think it's very clever, and I'd like to see where Charles Soule takes this story.
Yeah, it's I read the other series, Darth Vader series, and that was pretty good. I like the character Dr. Afra, like we talked about earlier before we rolled, but I'm liking what I see here, and this just looks wicked.
Yeah,
good too. It doesn't look cheesy. It's the artistry, I think, is just phenomenal. So
yeah, that's who I was going to go find out the artist, because I know the writer is Charles Soule, and the penciler is Giuseppe. Camino. I can't say, and Giuseppe. I can't say his last name, but it's fantastic. Thank you. I like his style. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need to go and get this one, definitely, and not wait.
Yeah, this looks really neat.
Good stuff. All right. Did you have anything that you read this week that you want to talk about?
No, I spent all week working on the speech that I gave last night. So
that's right. Okay.
I didn't on my new art of cosplay, which I'm hoping I'll drop tomorrow.
Okay, sweet.
If I don't drop it tomorrow, I will definitely, because I don't want to drop it over the weekend. I don't
drop it on Monday.
I'll drop it first thing Monday. So
okay.
Yeah, looking forward to this one. So this is going to be a young man who does cosplay with his dad. Actually, Matt Topple's son. So I'm looking forward to actually showcasing this one.
No, I'm looking forward to this one too. So it was nice to get this up and running, and we've got plenty more coming. I started reading Thrawn.
Oh, did you?
And I did. I liked the introduction.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
Really liked the introduction. I just need to get back into it. I just haven't had a time. I read another episode or issue of 4 Kids Walk Into a Bank on Black Mask Comics.
Oh, nice.
this is a fantastic story. If you're not reading his stuff, Rosenberg, man, he is pretty good. He's got some new stories coming out here soon with Marvel, but this, I love this story. Basically, it's a story of a single dad whose brother is a cop. This dad stayed out of jail when he attempted to rob a bank, and the three knuckleheads that he worked with are now out of jail and want him to help them again. So the daughter is trying to keep him out of jail, and their plan is, well, let's rob the bank for him. It's really fun. The geek culture that they throw in here is sometimes, like when you first, like the first issue, when you start reading it, they're actually playing a D&D game, and you're watching the D&D game, and the characters that they're playing are saying the things that they're arguing over. It's fantastic. In issue 2, I think they're playing a video game. In another one, they're setting up the scenario on how they're going to rob the bank, and they're just arguing. It is a great story. 4 kids walk into a bank on Black Mass Studios. You got to get out and read it. It is fantastic. It's just my short little review. Let's get into.
You just got done talking about that. That's something I really miss is Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes, some D&D action. Absolutely.
We used to play that a lot.
Oh, a lot.
I mean, I started playing in junior high.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, love playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes. Yeah, I kind of miss that as well.
Still play too. It's kind of funny.
Well, they got all the new stuff that's coming out, but now, I mean,
it's completely different, dude. It's unreal.
Yeah, and now you don't even have to use paper and pencil. So,
yeah.
All right, let's get into what we're watching. What are you watching?
I just finished up the Band of Brothers. I mean, I gotta watch that thing. If I don't watch it once a year, I watch it every couple years. But yeah, Memorial Day weekend usually starts it, and then I'll miss a couple episodes, and I'll keep watching because I have the entire series. So, brilliant series. Finishing up Samurai Jack. You just, you can't go wrong with Samurai Jack.
No, I still haven't seen any of them yet. I've been wanting to watch this season.
So there's there's a certain level of comedy to it and some cool action, but yeah, that's all I'm gonna talk about.
Okay. All right. As for me, it's been kind of a movie week. I watched The Big Short about the housing market crash and all that fun stuff. And then last night I rewatched Doctor Strange, which was which I liked even more the second time. And then I also rewatched The Man of Steel the other day, and then Batman versus Superman: Dawn of Justice.
Oh, that was on the other day.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I'm going to go out on a limb. I really liked Man of Steel. I thought it was very clever. Batman versus Superman, I actually liked it more the second time. And all right, but still, Wonder Woman, best thing out there. And you went and saw it. I haven't. I'm going to go see it on Sunday. I am looking forward to continuing her style. She was the best thing in that film. And then as far as like TV shows, I've gotten back into watching No Reservations with Anthony Bourdain.
Oh, yeah.
I love that show. I like his writing style. I like just how he handles things. And
I record stuff. I just kind of pick and choose which ones I watch.
Yeah.
I kept the one about not Alaska. The one just came on this past week, the South Pole one.
So I love his stuff. I've watched all his shows, and now it's like I need to read some of his books.
He's an interesting cat.
Yes, he is. Got to see him once at San Diego Comic-Con when he wrote the Hero book, the sushi chef. I haven't read that yet, and I want to. He's a very interesting guy. So I want to read some of his books. So that's what I've been doing. So that's kind of it for this week. So where can everybody find you?
Well, briefly, announcements.
Just oh, fine.
Jeez
Go
Louise,
out of order.
slacker. Um, do you cosplay?
No,
Don't? Oh,
not yet.
it's not what your wife said. Um, but let us know. We have the art of cosplay, which started last month. I will be dropping a new episode either tomorrow or Monday, more than likely Monday. Looking forward to doing this one. I have a couple more that are lined up that are going to be pretty sweet too after this. But if you cosplay, let me know. We'd love to feature you on our website. We send you out a questionnaire. You answer the questions. The more detailed, the better, because it's about you, not us. The more pictures you send me, the more pictures I can post about you. It has nothing to do with us. All it is, it's about getting you exposure to fans, to other people who cosplay, to people who want to cosplay. We will be also be doing articles on how to cosplay, where we get opinions from several different cosplayers and how they do things, advice, and we also kind of include that in the features as well. So give me an email, send me an email, goodygoodwin@constantcollectible.com. Let me know if you cosplay. We'll talk. If you're local here in Southern California, we can meet up. We can take some photos, or you can just send us stuff. So let me know. Send me an email. And so, yeah. Also, watch EA play on Saturday, 2 days from now at noon for Battlefield 2. Constant Collectible will be there. So keep an eye out.
Yes, and then I'm gonna try and live stream it on our web channel, and then hopefully you guys get some photos and all that fun stuff. Good times, good times. All right.
Where you can find me, I guess we're getting that now, so sorry. You can find me on Twitter, which is actually on the logo right there at Chad Griffin 12. You can find me on Instagram at DJ Kilt, on Facebook under Chad Goodwin, and of course over at constantcollectible.com. Send me email goodygoodwin@constantcollectible.com.
Sweet. And I am Simon. You can find me at Twitter at C_collectible, Instagram C_collectible, and of course constantcollectible.com. You can find us on a variety of social medias, but those are the main two that we really hit hard. Our email is constantcollectible@gmail.com. We're live every Thursday night, 8 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Mountain. And our website, of course, is constantcollectible.com. We'll be back next week to talk news and reviews in a world of geek culture. And we will see you then.
Take care, everybody.
I'll take care of everybody. You got it.
Take care.